to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm JC. In today's video, we are going to discuss the planners and notebooks that I will be using over the year. If I did the shot that I wanted to do at the beginning of this video, you will have already seen the stack. It's a lot, but, oh, and I forgot a book. But I won't be using all of them every single day, so, bear with me. And we're going to be making some goals for January. I'm just going to write them up together here with you. Now, the lighting may change because I may film this video in different sections, different parts, on different days even. So I'm just going to do this intro here while I have the energy to do it because I've been out all day and I'm very, very exhausted. So while I have this energy to film this intro and subsequently the outro, I'm going to do that. But I did want to say that I'm using 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not 8. That doesn't count. 8, 9, 10. Again, not using all of them every day. It's okay. And some of them are really specifically like project, maybe not project as in like writing project, but like I have a notebook that I'm using for Right to Be magazine stuff and Right to Be podcast stuff. So that will go in one thing. And actually, I think I'm going to use a book that I said I wasn't going to use, but I'm just going to explain what each one I'm going to use for, and you'll understand why I said it's not like every day. Okay. All of them are not set up yet. I'm filming this on a Friday, the Friday of the 2nd, which I know technically we are in the new year, but my new year is not starting until Monday, so I still have time to set some things up. So this is going to be the reading journal. One of my Patreon members, Courtney, sent this to me, and I didn't want to start using it in the middle of the year. When she sent it, I wanted to wait until a fresh year started so I can use it fresh and new, and I'm really excited to use this to track my reading. I've never been a person to actually track my reading in this way. Like I would usually just make a list about what books I read and how many books I read, but not really detailed like this. But I'm seeing the benefit of doing that now, so I'm excited to get to use this. And then I just have my writing tracker, which, just keep my word counts. I don't know if that really should count as a journal, but that I'm using, but yeah, this. And this is going to be my regular, maybe like social media content, everyday life planner type of deal. Just like random everyday daily stuff and some social media stuff will go in here. I am trying to do a digital thing on Notion to coincide for social media, but y'all know I like my paper and pen. So this is going to be my goals / manifestation book, where I'm going to write down my monthly goals, any other, just kind of journal about my goals and what I want from different things on my list. And yeah, and I love the front. I love this book that says God, Goals, Growing, and Glowing. And yeah, I'm just excited to get set up in that book. Now this, and I'm going to track my monthly goals in there. And I'm going to do my weekly goals in here, like my weekly to-do list goes in here. I always have a weekly, monthly, and a daily. So this is the weekly. And this lovely passion planner was a gift from a friend a long time ago, and I hadn't gotten around to using it yet because I wasn't sure exactly how to make it work for me, but I'm going to use it as my daily to-do list tracker until it runs out anyway, and do all the little cool prompts and stuff that it has in here. This is going to be my kind of my everyday book, my not everyday book, my everything book. Kind of like just it's not my brain dump book for writing because I have a writing journal. Oh, I don't even have that out. I probably should have that out. That counts. That would be 11 books. But anyway, this is like what? It's hard to explain without sounding like I'm using too many books to make lists for no reason. But yeah, I know I love a good list. But this is like, the list of when I make my list of lists, if that makes sense. List of checklists, things I have to do for this or that or the other. I know, rambly. That it doesn't make sense, but it helps my brain and I function better that way. So, now I have this, which is what my Right to Be stuff is in, and it's just a regular notebook. But I was thinking about switching it to this, but I'm not entirely sure yet because then I'd have to transfer a lot of stuff that's written in here into here. I'm not sure I really want to do all that. My hand, it doesn't. I like writing by hand, but my hand doesn't like me writing by hand. So there's that. And last but not least, I have, well, this is a binder that's holding the last thing, which is the 5-year planner that Sky sent me as a gift. Thank you, Sky. And this is strictly going to be my publishing planner. Like all things publishing, release dates, things to do leading up to release dates for both J.C. Carpenter and the pen name. So that's going to get put in here. And yeah, those are all the books that I'm using. No. I promised myself that I'm going to get back to journaling this year. I missed today, which is not great, but so this is not a new journal. This is old. This is the very thick journal I've had before. I'm only about this far into it. I still have all of this left. And what I decided to do to make it fun for me to want to write in it even more is I decorated it with washi tape. And then I laminated the washi tape with clear packing tape. So this is what the front looks like now, and this is what the back looks like. And it's just fun, and now I kind of want to get into it because it's fun to just look at it and yeah, I did not hear that. Ignore that. But I'm probably gonna cut to a clip of me writing out my goals, and I am gonna put a new system up there somehow. I haven't exactly figured all that out yet as I'm filming this, but I did just get at Walmart at a discounted price, no less, a gigantic calendar that I'm going to stick my post-it note on. This is not my Kanban system because that is different, but there's a lot going on over here. But yeah, so I'm just going to slide over to me. I don't know what I'm going to be doing when I slide over, but I'll see you on the end of this video. Okay. So you've just seen, I'm presuming you just saw my intro because this video was shot in several different clips. Not all at the same time, but now that I've actually figured out my Q1 goals and my January specific goals, I'm going to share those with you in my goals book, monthly goals, overall goals, quarter goals, all the goals, and manifestations that I want to make over the year. Oh, did I? Okay. Anyway. Pay no attention to that. That is something I'm constructing that you'll see in the next clip, I think. Maybe. Anyway. So for my Q1 goals for writing, I have to start and complete the final round of revisions for When Love Calls, per beta reader feedback. I also have the second goal for the quarter is to start and complete final round of edits and proofread When Love Calls. The third one is to start getting When Love Calls formatted and ready to publish. The fourth goal is to finish the first drafts of the first 5 books in my first pen name series. I've already finished book 1. I've almost finished book 2, and then I just have 3, 4, and 5 to write. And they're novellas, so they're not full length. At least, not yet anyway. When I get to writing, who knows what happens. But, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one is to start building the pen name website and newsletter. The sixth one is to start putting together Scars I've Collected Along the Way book, my poetry and essays collection that will be out later this year. The YouTube goals for the quarter is to get back to posting at least 2 videos on YouTube every week. At least. There could be more, but at least 2. The second one is to post on the community tab once a week. I think I want to start doing as a way to, I've been trying to figure out how to get back to promoting other smaller YouTube channels, or just not as large YouTube channels. Because here on YouTube, the definition of a small channel means different things to different people, so I don't know. But just channels that I've come to like and love and binge and think other people should also be watching. And so I want to start a thing on Fridays where I do like a shout out to, a channel. Don't know which ones yet just now, but if you know of a channel that you would like to get some more attention and you think it's not getting the attention it needs, let me know so I can check it out. I might already be following them. I'm following a lot of channels. But I want to start like a thing, Friday shout out on my community tab. And I could post more than once a week, but I at least want to do that on Fridays. The third thing is to stay consistent on my Patreon with at least 2 general posts in the month. The welcome to the month type of post, and then maybe another one sharing maybe book of the month that I'm reading, or who knows. I'm not sure what the second one would be, but just to at least post twice in the general post, obviously to still maintain my early video access post. And then that brings me to 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one is to post 1 exclusive Patreon video a month that is tied to my exclusive Patreon story. So I was thinking that I would do videos at each stage of me writing the Patreon story, brainstorming, or just sharing tidbits and details about the story in kind of like before I release each part or whatever. But just something just specifically so you know more details about the story, but not all at once. So it'll be like, it won't be long videos, it'll be short videos. Maybe I'll do character deep dives, or any, just something specific to the Patreon story. And then the last one under YouTube Patreon goals is to do 2 Patreon live streams in the first quarter. I'm not doing one for January, but I do want to do one for February and then one for March. More info on that coming soon. And then the last section is the Right to Be brand goals for the quarter, is to get Facebook ads for at least 1 week each month. I don't have enough to do every single week, but I figure I can at least do 1 week, even if it's a small amount. The second one is to post at least 2 author interviews a month for the magazine site, because it has been unintentionally on hiatus for the last couple of months of last year of 2025. And I want to get back to posting regular author interviews. So if you're an author, traditional or indie published author, you would like to be featured in my magazine, I'll leave the email information for the magazine down in the description box, and you can email me. The third one is to finalize plans for the Right to Be podcast. I have some people that I want to bring on, so I have to reach out to them, and I have to write up the letter and stuff to reach out to them and all of that, and then finalize the details. Like I said in I think the other goals video, I've outlined the podcast for the first like 11 or 12 episodes. I actually got clear on what each episode is going to be about. So I just need to actually, I thought about it being a solo podcast, but that's not, I don't think I want other voices to be heard, so not just mine. And the final Right to Be brand goal is to post at least 2 blog posts on the Right to Be blog site each month, because I drastically fell off of my blog site. The last post before this New Year's post was April, and I didn't mean to do that. It wasn't intentional, but I just want to get back to being regular on there. So specific January goals, same categories: writing, YouTube, Patreon, and then Right to Be brand. The writing goals is to start and finish the final round of When Love Calls revisions. Yes, I'm only giving myself the month of January. And really not the whole month, because I'm not starting until, well, by the time you see this today, the 5th. Yeah, January is going to be a very, very interesting month. We're going to see how well I can pull this off. The second one is to finish book 2 in the pen name project. I only have the last chapter and epilogue to write, so I hope that won't take more than a week, but we'll see. The third one is to write the pen name newsletter builder, which I'm giving about roughly 2 weeks to do. The fourth one is to start writing book 3 in pen name series. Just start. The 5th one is to start planning out the Patreon exclusive stories, 7 Deadly Sins, brainstorming and all that. And the last one is to write the blurb for When Love Calls, because yes, shocker, I don't have a blurb. I have a blurb, but it's for the first version of When Love Calls, when it was just a single POV, and now it's multiple, and I don't have a version for that. For the YouTube Patreon for January, the YouTube specific goals are to get back to posting 2 videos a week, 1 vlog and 1 other, except for this week, when you'll be seeing this video on a Monday, because I'm starting back to vlogging this week, so I don't have a vlog to share. The second one is to maintain Wednesday live streams. I'm starting back this Wednesday, so come hang out and have fun with us. The third one is to post 1 time a week on the community tab, at least 1 time a week on the community tab, and start my Friday shout out post. And the 2 Patreon goals I have is to post general post at least 2 times for the month. Obviously the exclusive early access videos still, and the second one is to make a Patreon specific video tied to the next exclusive Patreon story. And for the Right to Be brand goals, I have to resume the author interviews on Right to Be magazine, at least 2 this month. The second one is to reach out to 2 to 4 authors for interview. The third is to get a week of ad boost posts, whatever, for Facebook for the online store. The third is to post at least 2 blog posts on the Right to Be blog site. And the 5th one, oh God, I can't count. 1, 2, 3. No, that is 5. Make a list of people to reach out to about the Right to Be podcast, and to start reaching out to people about the podcast. I actually started making that list, but I haven't finished it. So, and then I have to actually write up what I want to send them, because I don't want to just send any old thing when I'm asking someone to be on a podcast, a new podcast at that. But yeah, that's my goals, and I am going to slide over, write out the goals, and put them on this new setup that you'll see in a second. Okay, shared my goals with you for the month of January and for quarter one, actually. Now I'm gonna do quarter one goals, but I'm gonna go back to, I think at the end of last year, when I got into the third and fourth quarter, I just did quarter goals and I skipped doing the monthly goals, but that was not a good idea for me. I should not have done that. I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna do quarterly goals at the beginning of each quarter, but I still need my monthly goals. I need as much structure as possible. So hopefully I've shared my quarter one goals and my January goals with you. And I've showed you my setup, of which I cannot show you right now because it's not there yet. And you can help me stay accountable. And if you share your goals with me in the comments, I can help you stay accountable, hopefully. That's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays, live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member on my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them on Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. I am running a sale in my online store this month for the month of January for 26% off in honor of 2026 and free shipping on any products that you buy. Just enter the code New Year 26 at checkout. The information is also in the description box. There'll be a new sale, a different sale each month. But that's January sale. And yeah, peruse, shop, hopefully see something you like, and use the code. Until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.